Hello Gemini, this is Michelle and I'm here to do your June 2020 card reading and tarot card reading. We're going to get into quite a few cards. Happy birthday to my Gemini friends. This month I am using the Bicycle 1885 cards. They're a lot of fun. There are a lot of bicycle motifs in the designs. I'm really enjoying those. We'll also use a few cards from the Golden Tarot by Cat Black, and I will bring in an affirmation card from Divine Doors by Andre and Gracia. So a few cards to get through. Something else I'd like to mention is I just noticed on my channel that YouTube has given me a community tab, and so I may experiment with that a little bit, but the main thing that I want to say at this point is if anything should happen where I can't post a monthly reading, because my readings have been monthly thus far, but if something happens and I cannot post, I will leave a message there. So I know there are just maybe a few people that are interested in that, want to know what's happening. That's really only happened one time where I couldn't post 1 month. But if you're wondering, you know, wow, what happened to Michelle? You can check there and I will leave a message. All right, and so this is the card reading for my Gemini friends, month of June. Okay, I'm hearing the cards are ready. 8 of spades on the bottom of the deck. All right, I'm getting this message, Gemini. This is kind of interesting. I'm hearing something, and it's that you've learned a lesson. There's some sort of lesson that you have learned, and it's been through a lot of experience, I want to say, a lot of experience, and it could be that in the month of June, that's coming back for you somehow. There's something you've learned through your experience, and that's coming back for you now. Like I know this. I know what to do in this situation because I've learned my lesson here. I have some experience. Okay, I like seeing that because these are uncertain times, of course, and it could be that you are relying on your experience to get yourself through a situation. We have the 4 of clubs coming in. All right. The 8 of clubs. All right, another 8. And the 6 of clubs. Wow, what a run of clubs for Gemini. And we just can't help but notice right off the bat, these are all even numbers. And so this is what I am picking up for you, Gemini, a real sense of stability for you around the people in your life. And so, I mean, if there are areas of life that do feel uncertain, because there are for many of us now, right? For many of us at this time, there is a lot of uncertainty in different areas of life. We're not exactly sure how things are going to shake out in terms of work or in terms of health or in terms of what family. There's just so many questions right now. But the cards are seeing, this is a powerful message. They're saying, you know, you have a very solid foundation around you in terms of your people. And so if there's any question right now about how things are going to go, how things are going to shake out, who are the people that I should be allowing into my life right now, let's say, okay? I think that, and I'm also going back to the 8 of spades here. I feel like this is saying, you know, you have some tried and true people in your life that you can rely upon. These are the people that have been there for you. You know, these might be people that you see or are connecting with you around the birthday time also. Those people that remember you at this time of year, your special time of year. These are some very solid people. Perhaps you've had to be a little bit patient with them in the past. You know, it could be, but you know, isn't that true of all the most important relationships in our life? That we have to have patience sometimes with those people, but we get through, and the love is there. The love is very strong. Nothing can break those bonds. These are extremely strong social ties. This is actually beautiful to see for you, Gemini. Let's continue on with now the Eight of Diamonds, the Seven of Clubs. We might say reversed. And the Five, all right? And we might say reversed. We'll see what comes through in the message. And so I'm going to say this, Gemini, it's true. There is a lot of change in the air, right? And it has a lot of people, you know, very unsettled. Okay, so let me put it that way. A lot of people can feel very unsettled at this time based on all the changes that are going on. And so, but I am hearing this, all right? The values of your family, I'm picking up family very strongly, but the values of your family remain intact. Now, by family, that could mean blood ties. It could mean like immediate family, or, you know, family stretching out to, you know, like even aunts, uncles, cousins, and you could have like a large family like that. But the family values, whether it's that, or like the blood relations, and or whether it's just a community. All right, it can also be like that, like a community that you feel you are a part of. They feel like family to you. Those values are intact. And so I feel that that is going to really help you, and it's going to help them to get through any sort of uncertain times. And the message that I'm picking up here really strongly, Gemini, is that this social group is supporting you through this time. If for any reason, if you're a Gemini at this channel, you made it to this message and you're feeling like, no, I don't have the support, you know, then I think that the cards are saying to reach out to those tried and true people, those people that in the past potentially, all right, the people that in the past have been able to help you, assist you, be there for you, and give you some strength. All right, so either they are there for you now, or already there in your life present, or they are coming in the month of June, or you can reach out to them in the month of June for support. I'm just feeling it's almost like I'm seeing an image of a cradle. All right, so I don't know. You might look for that in the month of June if you see a cradle anywhere, in any kind of media or any kind of image, or even in like real life. If the cradle appears for you, then that can mean that a message coming in, it's a confirmation coming in saying that you are cradled, you are loved, and there is a great deal of support for you at this time. All right, we have the 6 of spades, the 5 of spades, we could say reversed, and the Queen of spades. All right, that would be Queen of Air, and so this could represent you. This could represent you, Gemini. Let's take a look at these 3 cards together. I feel, Gemini, now this whole reading has been about how you can receive support from other people, but we're getting this really strong new message coming in for you. And it is this. It is that also you can be there and the support for others at this time. It is a reciprocal type of relationship. They are there for you, and you are there for them. And yes, there are some difficulties at this time. There are some challenges going on. There's a lot of change in the air and uncertainty. But I feel that people know, the people in your life know that they can come to you and feel a sense of assurance. And in your own special way, and you'll all be a little different about how you go about this. But there's a certain way that you can bring a sense of calm and peace to people in your life. As they are supporting you, you are supporting them. It could be for some of you, I'm picking this up, some of you just could have a very sense of humor that's quite witty. All right, some of you will bring a sense of levity, and I know with all these black cards it doesn't look like it, but that's what I'm picking up, and that's what I know about you, Gemini, is that for some of you in this situation where you are all supporting one another, that they know that you're going to lighten their hearts in a certain way. For some of you, it's just going to be your sense of intellect and your ability to bring reason to bear to these situations. And for some of you, it is actually just going to be just the relationship aspect itself. That people can come to you and support you. You can support them, and you are in this together. You are in this together. This is actually a beautiful reading. And again, I want to bring that up to look for that cradle. Look for that cradle, because I see, Gemini, I see both the support going both ways. A sort of nurturance, we might say. This could certainly tie in with the solar eclipse on June 21st, I believe, is the, let me just take a look. Yeah, June 21st, yes it is, the solar eclipse. It will be at 0 degrees of Cancer, just leaving your sign. All right, very strong message about nurturing one another, about nurturing others and nurturing ourselves in the month of June. Oh my goodness. All right, boy, I am really picking this up strongly, Gemini. I have to say, boy, it's coming in real strong. There is just a sense of, it's just almost, I'm picking this up, okay, this other image about cradling like a baby in arms. So that's another way to see the cradling, all right, is in someone's arms, and I see you doing that for someone else and them doing it for you, and this nurturing sort of love going both ways. It could also be with an individual. For some of you, you will feel that and sense that in a group setting. And for some of you, it's just going to be an individual relationship where you are mutually supporting one another. All right. Now we have, oh my goodness. Okay. We have the Page of Cups in reverse, the Four of Coins in reverse. We have, okay, so I'm hearing this one next. All right, we have the Hierophant upright and Justice reversed. Okay, I was really only going to pick 3 cards, but we have 4. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at the Page of Cups upright. Very focused, manifesting, right? Bringing about dreams. Everything is just really, it's a very beautiful feeling here with a lot to look forward to, but now we have this reversal here, right? And so there's a little sense of, well, you know, I had my goals all in mind, everything was set and in place, I was starting to see things happen, and then they turned around. All right, and so for some of you, that could be the feeling that is going on. Now we have the Four of Coins. I'm going to bring this all together in just a minute. Okay, so we have the Four of Coins. We're just going to look at them individually first. Okay, with this one, it is a lady, and she's also very intellectual here. This tells me this is a person that can really handle finances. All right. A little bit different than the Rider-Waite feeling about it. Okay, so she may be holding on to things, but it's because she knows how to handle her money. We have this in reverse. Okay, so there can be some uncertainty about finances at this time. We have the Hierophant upright. All right, so this is a very, we would say almost like classical type church almost image. Right, of like we might say like a priest and a cleric and a nun here. And then we have Justice. All right, this is Justice upright with the scales and reversed. Okay, let's take a look at all of these together now, and we're going to get a final reading from the tarot. All right, Gemini, and so the first thing that I just want to say is you're not alone. All right, you're not alone. I know you know this, okay, but it's coming through in the cards. So this is a message that the cards are getting across. You're not alone in feeling like all of a sudden your plans were cut off. And you may have done actually a lot of work to make those plans, to manifest, to visualize your dreams, to get things up and running, and then suddenly everything is like flipped around. For some of you, you could have been just as careful as possible about your finances, and it just kind of doesn't actually matter at this point, you know? It doesn't matter now, because of the situation that we're in. It's what I'm picking up is just like, well, I did all that and then looked what happened, you know. So here we are, and many of us feel that way. So again, you're not alone. You're not alone. It can feel like bringing about a sense of justice, right? Is very difficult. Like I can't see the fairness in what is happening. This might be part of the conversation that you are having with the people that are supporting you or the individual that is supporting you. These could, these factors, these concerns could be coming into a conversation, right? Boy, I really did a lot of work to get myself there. Now look where I'm at. I'm not sure about the money. I just don't see how this is fair. It's not fair. These could be things that that you are justified in thinking also, let me say. Okay, absolutely justified. Now we have the Hierophant coming in, and I want to say this because it's coming into me as a message from the astrology. Okay, I'm picking up a message from the astrology with the Hierophant, and I'm really seeing this as, okay, so I'm going to pose it as a question. What are your spiritual beliefs? It could also be religious beliefs. Okay, so if you are actually faithful to a religion, and what are those beliefs? And the reason that I'm connecting this to the astrology is because the Pluto conjunct Jupiter message is saying that we are all going through very big lessons right now. We are learning very big lessons. This also has to do with Saturn. We're learning big lessons right now. We're having to let go of a lot of things right now. And what we are called upon to do through Jupiter, bringing in the astrology, what we are called to do through Jupiter is to rely on our spiritual beliefs, our knowingness that God, that the Lord, that the heavens above, that the universe, that spirit realm, however you frame that concept in your mind, whatever your religious or spiritual beliefs are, that power is working to protect you and help you to carry on. If you're interested in this a little bit more, I'm going to reference you to the astrology reading. I did post a video. It's also on the website in writing. And also to look for Capricorn in your chart. Where's Capricorn in your natal chart? Because this can tell you something about an area of life where you're being called to have faith. All right, and so Gemini, I just want to say, have faith. Have faith. Turn to your spiritual beliefs. Turn to that. It could be in a prayer that you used to say, or a meditation that you used to do. It could be that with the group of people that are supporting you, that with those people you bring in a spiritual element. Perhaps you pray together. Perhaps you have not prayed together for a long time. Now might be the time to pray together. Or whether it is the one person that you are with, that might be a way for you to become even closer and support one another is through praying together. My goodness, what a beautiful, beautiful message for you in the month of June. Again, I want to say, I'm going to repeat this message because it's coming through for me again, Gemini, for you. And it's similar to last month. Boy, I'm feeling it right down through every fiber of my being. And it is this great love that is coming down for the Gemini people, this great, great love. And I feel that through prayer, you are going to make a connection, a beautiful connection with this powerful love that is just going to be all around you and cradle you and keep you in a loving embrace. Let's take a look at your divine door. Oh my goodness, look at this. I do not know what the message is on the back of this card. It's the first time I've pulled this card. I am getting the sense, because we are looking up at this door, of the divine presence and how great it is and how mysterious it is and how absolutely blessed we are to be here on this earth at this time. We can't even fathom the greatness of the spiritual being and the love that is coming down. Let's take a look at the message. It is freedom flows. Don't hold yourself back from worldly freedom. Dream grand things for divine, sacred reason. Oh my goodness. I love this message for you, Gemini. I love it. And let me just say the reason why, because it really connects with this Page of Cups. Gemini has dreams. Gemini has dreams that they want to attain, things that they want to manifest in this world at this time. They are concrete. And they are things of this world, worldly freedoms. But they are also sacred. There is a reason and a purpose for these and for you at this time. Gemini, that is your reading for June 2020. Again, happy birthday to you. I want to thank you so much for being here. It is a pleasure and a privilege as always, and I'll see you next time.